team, here it is, Admiral Dewey's profile, also known as the Artist, on Artist Bluff, Bald Mountain in Franconia Notch, New Hampshire. Within miles of the Old Man on the Mountain site and the Indian Head Profile. The Indian Head Profile on Mount Pamajwasit is where the first proposed modern abduction case happened, to Betty and Barney Hill as reported by the History Channel. Let's take a closer look at Admiral Dewey's profile, and talk about this certainly mathematically anomalous grouping of giant profiles of Indian faces that local lore relates to ancient native chiefs like Chief Pamajwasit. Paradox Chronicle in their article The Lost Megalithic Monuments of New Hampshire. The Indian Heads has links to lists of the other anonymous faces that litter the notch in the surrounding area. Here's what Paradox Chronicle.com says about Admiral Dewey's profile and the host of other mathematically impossible structures. Was there a lost civilization of New Hampshire? Did they build giant megalithic Indian head statues out of the mountain and hillsides? Or are the multiple Indian head profiles, like the fabled Old Man on the Mountain, the Indian Head, Admiral Dewey Profile and many others all natural formations? Just over a mile from the Old Man on the Mountain and just over 3 miles from the Indian Head Profile across from the famous Indian Head Resort, stands another ancient mural behind the fabled Echo Lake in Franconia Notch, New Hampshire, the Artist or Admiral Dewey Profile on Bald Mount, in Admiral Dewey's namesake. Admiral Dewey Profile, Bald Mount NH. Postcard. Franconia Notch is famous for its beauty and the iconic White Mountains, vibrant for its tourism and ski resorts like Cannon Mountain. But the Notch has fell into modern legend and lore with the Betty and Barney Hill abduction case starting at the Indian Head on Mount Pamajwasit across from the Indian Head Resort. With some local residents hailing Echo Lake as a cornerstone to the mystery that surrounds that region. Right behind Echo Lake and Franconia Notch lays an ancient Indian Head Profile, Dewey Rock or Admiral Dewey Profile. 3 large faces or India Head profiles within such close proximity is mathematically highly unlikely, and even more fabled faces are lured to populate New Hampshire. Additional second link. The face resides on Artist Bluff at exit 34 in Franconia Notch, New Hampshire. The face is best seen from the highway, behind Echo Lake or from the foot of Artist Bluff. The Artist Bluff's Indian face, also known as Dewey Rock, has a trail that leads to the top and overlooks Echo Lake. It is a short easy hike for such a spectacular view. But whom could have built these massive faces to test time and try to stand the ages, if they are not natural formations? Could they hold kinship to America's Stonehenge in Salem, New Hampshire, whose builders still lay in an anthropologic mystery? The builders of these faces, unless you believe in the mathematically impossibility of their natural formation, most likely were an indigenous civilization that thrived for centuries before its fall from the first onslaught of Old World diseases, long before Columbus, or Amerigo Vespuccio, which diseases most likely hailed from the Phoenicians, Vikings, Celts or some other ancient Old World people. Paradox Chronicle relates these faces as they equal to the mounds of the Mississippians' mound builders or the step pyramids of Mesoamerica, a testament to the wills of man, and the greatness of a lost people, the lost megalithic monuments of New Hampshire, the Indian Heads. Could or should the Indian Head on Pamajwasit Mount or Admiral Dewey Profile on Bald Mount be the next New Hampshire state emblem, the new Old Man on the Mountain? Things are starting to get weird here. I do not have much time, team. You have your mission. Go to Paradox Chronicle.com and find the list of anomalous objects and a couple links within the article. And find me on rossbook.net. Good luck, team, and make sure to be safe.